for a moment. All right. Are we working again? I hope so, because we're trying to get through this last scene. Anybody on Twitch, can you see us and hear us okay?
It's currently an advert for me.
Okay.
But I'm imagining once the advert ends.
I'm seeing movement. I just want to see if anybody else...
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Okay, I'm assuming we're back. Apologies. We were having some internet problems. Not sure what it is. OBS just decided to barf on us. But we're going to try and get through this while we're working again. So, Isaiah woke up the princess. He leans over to her and says, we need to send a message and tell him to stop. Tell him we've lost and that there's no hope. And someone says, no, we can't tell him we lost. They'll just send more. We're going to tell him we won. Isaiah's going to look around and go, are you all okay with that? We're going to tell them that we won and that we now rule the earth, and maybe they'll go and leave us alone.
Why that would be an issue?
What exactly do they do to worlds they conquer?
Well, it was supposed to be my wedding present. The princess.
So then, I suppose as long as your wedding present held some special significance and was meant to be left alone and untouched by anybody else, I don't think I got an argument.
Yeah.
At least I don't got no better ideas.
Sure, they'll stop.
Well, if we say that we lost, then they're going to send more to conquer the planet and probably subjugate or destroy all of you.
Sure.
And until, because I feel like it's an eventuality. So let's just say that you won and then take this time to figure out the best way to eliminate your people when they do come.
Yeah, see, he's got it right. You'll have some time to study up on these balls and find a better way than freezing them.
And on these aliens, see what their anatomy is like, what the weaknesses are, how they deal with disease and the like.
The princess just looks horrified at you.
You might not want to talk so much about murdering off her people. Now, you understand we would only do this defensively.
Yes, just defensively. If they come trying to conquer us, and it's an inevitability, I just want to make sure humanity has a fighting chance.
You know, there's one thing that's never worked in a War of the Wyrds, and that's a sequel. I think that if we end this here, we'll be good.
I don't know what any of that means, but all right.
All right, so the princess will go over to the one remaining ball and send the message. And then she'll step out and, all right, it's done. We should probably step away, though, because I think the ship's going to self-destruct.
Oh.
Wait, which ship? The ball?
Yes, the ball.
Why is it going to self-destruct? What'd you do to it? It was fine before. Why is it self-destructing?
We don't need it, and you know,
we
can't allow the technology to fall into the hands of lesser beings, such as yourselves.
Is this the part where we get raptured? Is that still happening?
Lesser being. Oh my God, we're gonna have to fight your people.
I think they're going to leave us alone. You shouldn't have any more problems from my people. So
I don't believe it.
Well, we need to get anybody in the radius out of it.
Hold on, can you prevent it from self-destructing? Didn't you just do it? Turn it
no,
off.
It's a remote command. I'm afraid I can't. I've made my choice to stay here. So.
Oh my God!
How far does this self-destruct thingy happen?
And don't we need
Well-
to tell them that it's done before it destructs too?
Yeah, we're right in front of the tavern.
I
So
think
our
the
whole
rate.
town's gonna be gone.
I think being in the tavern's probably the safest place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have we told them that they've won yet? Out of character question.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
But how wide? I mean, you say we're safe inside, but
Uh-oh. Now we lost somebody else.
My goodness.
This is just a sucky internet night. Sorry, Marshall, you got cut off.
oh, yeah. Well, I'm just thinking to myself, how far does this go?
It won't be that bad. I think if we're... Yeah, I'm going inside the tavern. I'll see you all in a bit. Isaiah?
All right. Well,
Oh, folks.
yeah. Best to get while the getting's good.
Yeah.
I imagine by this time Silk has also arrived at the tavern with the hooves.
Okay. And Bull will be inside as well. He's set Violetta down on a table or something to...
Did I have time to fetch the doc?
Sure. I'll let you have that.
Thank you.
So once everybody's inside, you hear a odd humming noise from outside, and then you look out the door. There's just a slag of metal in the middle of the street. You're saying that you blasted the thing with heat and cold, right? And that's what cracked it in the end?
Yeah, well, I guess to take care of balls, you need a little bit of heating and chilling, expanding and contracting.
All right. Bull looks up and, what are you writing over there? Well, the marshal told me to write down a history of, so we could tell people what happened here.
And we can learn for the inevitable alien invasion.
Just in case we die.
I don't think anyone's going to die, but, I've found out over the years that anytime you tell a story, somebody's going to mess a few things up.
Yeah, I'd rather if you left me and Bull out of this.
Yeah, I don't.
Who are
think
you, by the
should.
way?
I'm
Who, me?
Bull.
No, not you. I don't care. I'm talking about this other person here.
Emilio, don't be rude.
There's a lot going on today. I lost my machine. Someone brought my daughter into a fight with an alien. It's just
That's
You
my
still don't
mom.
need to be rude.
That's my ma, Miss Armageddon, but her friends call her Silk.
Your name is Silk Armageddon?
Silk's more of a work professional name, if you will.
Oh, like a street name.
a prostitute.
Is that the thing that is that what you said you were going to hire me as, Minnie?
Yes.
Oh, yes, then,
you s-
yes.
Oh,
Would you
okay,
still
cool.
like a job?
I would love one.
You're hired.
I did come to an arrangement with Lady Amethyst here, that I would work and my wages would go to her.
As long
sh-
as y'all are all right with that arrangement, you don't mind
Isn't-
working for free?
Isn't
I
that just
don't-
slavery with like extra steps?
I don't mind as long as she doesn't have to work.
But no, she's willing. Lady Amethyst, are you all right with this setup?
Well, yes, I talked to Miss Silk, and it does feel wrong to be getting money without working for it, but she seems happy to do the work, and it would free me up to go do things that I'm more interested in. And
Well,
Well, I mean, as long as maybe you could help out at the bar from time to time.
Oh,
Makes you stress off the
anytime
other
you
girls.
need me, Miss Minnie, you can call on me. I was just hoping maybe I could well, Mr. Caleb here mentioned that maybe I would be good with cattle with my
Oh,
lassoing.
sure.
I think maybe I want to try to pursue that
Well,
You are
now
pretty
that we're
good.
not being raptured and everything.
You are pretty good at it. So if it's something you want to do, well, I absolutely support it. Just don't
Yes.
forget about me.
Oh no, ma'am. I wouldn't leave the town. I would need to find somewhere to stay, but
about that, Miss Amethyst,
Out time.
or if I can call you by your name, Amelia. If
yes, Caleb.
if look, I meant to get around to this a lot more smoothly, but I don't know when the next crazy thing's going to happen. So before it does, let me just say, if you're going to work at McCarty Ranch, I think it might sit better with me if you were a McCarty.
A what?
Not immediately, but I mean, maybe someday. I mean,
Well, I can't really change who I am. I mean, I come from my family where the Banners, and
oh, sure.
I could ask my pa if we could change.
Oh,
Well, they don't
no.
like much living.
I think he's asking you to marry him.
I suppose we could have the wedding in the saloon, because at least it wouldn't cost anything. Then we could
Miss
get
Morrow.
some food.
Hold on a second. I granted I've not been in this sort of plane for a long time, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be on one knee and then she puts her finger in a hole.
What do you mean plane? Are you an alien too?
Hey, folks, now let them have their moment. These two lovely young people trying to get married.
Exactly.
One lovely person and one person.
We're doing what?
I was just, hold on. Well, maybe I shouldn't have posed that question like that, but, and I suppose you're right. I should be on a knee, you said, and I should have a hole. You mean like a ring? And, I don't think I have that, but I suppose I could afford it if
Bull will take the ring out of his nose.
Oh no!
wipe it off on his leg for her and hand it to you. Will this do?
Oh well, I don't think that's what Mr. Caleb meant. I mean, he's a good man and he's a man of God and he doesn't care for the profession that I had found myself in, and he's been a good friend for me, but I don't want to hurt his reputation none. He's been such a good person in all this, and I don't think that's what you mean, do you, Caleb?
You're not in the profession anymore.
it wouldn't matter to me if you were. I never met anybody like you, Miss Amelia. And I'm not letting my stubbornness or pride get in the way.
Well, I've never met anyone like you, Mr. McCarty. Yeah, I don't know how I would have gotten through everything without you.
Well, I know I wouldn't have without you. Now, we don't have to take things so fast if you don't want, but I just figure we might as well talk about it.
I'd be happy to talk about it. And I'll put the ring on my finger that Bull gave me.
Oh.
That will forever be your ring.
It's such a sweet gesture.
Well, I still have to talk to my daddy.
Of course, you gotta talk to your pa.
But I'll wear the ring.
Well, I don't mean to step in, but I figure you got one ring, you're gonna need another one for you, Mr. Caleb. I reach down into the coat pocket and I pull out a little box. They were meant for someone else, but well, the two of you remind me of something I tried to have once. So,
well, Marshall. What?
Don't say nothing about it, boy. That's yours now.
He holds out a hand to give the Marshal a handshake. And as soon as Marshall reaches in and takes his hand, he pulls him in and gives him a big bear hug.
God damn you, boy. It's awful dusty in here. We can use some drinks, I think.
Not dusty. The air's pretty clear today.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Where's that whiskey gotten to?
Bull will hand you the bottle.
I imagine Silk's already behind the bar and she's pouring everyone drinks. She's made herself at home already.
Yes, I think drinks are in order, and for the first time in, gosh, it's been a week. I think we can drink to happiness rather than sadness.
Oh no.
I'll drink to that. To the world being saved.
Bull's going to sit down to the marshal, next to the marshal. Well, Marshal, I fear to see what the writer's going to come up with in a few years from this.
Yeah, well, ain't no one gonna believe him anyhow. That's how these things go, isn't it?
Yeah, I can imagine by the time it gets twisted, somebody's going to think it happened in some mill in New Jersey or something, and everything was killed when it caught a cold.
Yeah, you know, that sounds about right, doesn't it? That would just be the way of it. Where are you headed to next, Bull?
Well, Miss Bonnie said that she'd find a place that we could go and they wouldn't hunt us down. She reckons Ma'll be safe here if she keeps her head down and her and doesn't go producing exploding corn children or walking shrimp children or
whatever
maybe
else have you. That's right.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I'll tell you what, Bull, much as I love this here town, I've never been much one for sticking around a place too long, wear out my welcome anyhow. So, wherever it is they find to put you up, maybe I go with you, seeing as I feel I owe you a great deal.
Well, I was thinking about maybe heading on to Texas and opening up a ranch.
Sure, it sounds like a good idea, and I guess I know a thing or two about it. I lend you a hand.
Oh, that's good. I'll handle the cattle breeding. I don't think that'll be up your alley.
No, I think you've got the right equipment for it anyhow.
All right. Anybody else got anything they want to close?
I'd say Minnie would stay at the saloon. That's her place, taking care of the town as much as she can and any women that need it.
And you hear somebody stumbling their way down the steps, and Captain Miller comes around the corner and what happened? I remember walking in the door and putting my wine out for Emilio, and the next thing I knew, I was upstairs laying in the bed with a headache.
You had too much to drink, dear.
All right. Well,
Too much to drink. Little
well,
hair of the dog.
Emilio, I hope we can maybe catch that dinner another time. I think I'm good. And he takes one look at Silk and goes, "Well, hello, ma'am." All right. With
She'll
that,
say, hello.
so you'll have a bunch of little soldiers. All right. With that, I think we're going to close out Wyrd West because I think we have abused this story as far as it's going to go. The alien war machines have been defeated. The world has been saved by admitting defeat to the alien forces, and we are now subjugated under whatever they are. So remember the greeting now. Nice tits.
Nice tits.
Thank you,
Sounds
everyone
fair.
who joined us. Sorry about the internet issues this evening that kind of plagued us towards the end here, and the fact that we ran very long, but we were towards the end. We really wanted to wrap the story and put a nice little bow on it. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you all for playing. I really appreciate you being at the table. I appreciate you putting up with the long delays between sessions and stuff. Thank you so much. You guys are a joy. You are awesome. Be sure to look out there for, we got an upcoming Kickstarter from Emilio for Chew. New RPG that's going to be coming out. Be sure to check Onyx Path. Remember, there's the sale. There we go. Chew. Remember, there is a sale going on at Indie Press Revolution. Please jump in and take a look at that. Keep your eye open for new Kickstarters that'll be coming out. And there'll be some game content being streamed here soon, looking at various game systems. And of course, there are the other running ongoing streams on the Onyx Path Twitch channel. So please stay for those. Next week, some of these people will be joining me over on McStabber Studios for a 10 Candles game. So I hope you'll consider looking in on that. It'll be on Monday night. And I think I'm going to shut up now. And Chops, would you mind taking us out?
Never mind. Of course, I want to thank everybody for coming out, but remember, folks, your mental health is a very serious thing, and it is something that can get away from you very easily. Just like if you're not brushing your teeth every day, if you're not keeping an eye on that and checking up on it, it can really get away from you very quick. And if you do find yourself in that position where everything's kind of closing in on you and you don't know where to go or what to do, and you're just not sure about things, please reach out to your friends and family. Tell them what's going on. Let them know what's happening in your life, because they would much rather find out what's going on with you than find out that something has happened to you. And a lot of times we can end up in a position where we don't realize how much we matter to other people. And that can make a difference to let them know what's happening in your life. If you find yourself in a position where you can't talk to your friends or family for whatever reason, there are numbers available for you and people you can contact who will do their best to get you the help you need. And there's no shame in needing help. We all need help at some point or another in our life. So please don't be afraid to reach out. And, if you are doing well, if you feel like things are going good in your life, please reach out to your friends, check on your family, make sure people are doing all right, because you never know what's going on behind those doors. And there are a lot of people, myself included, who oftentimes won't share what's happening because a variety of different reasons. Sometimes all you need to do is ask. So please ask your friends, ask your family, how are they and what's going on. Take care of them. Anybody that you care about, please. And heck, if you're the kind of person that's for it, reach out to anybody and everybody you can, because just because you don't know them personally doesn't mean you can't make a difference. Please be safe, be healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of everyone around you, and have a good night, day, afternoon, whatever it is for you.
Thank you, everybody. See you some point in the future.